Alright, here goes. Please don't burn my CPU.
Don't burn the CPU.
I am considering an upgrade. Okay, YouTube is up. Twitch is up. And we are live.
Yay! Good morning, everybody.
And let me just post the announcement on YouTube to be sure.
All right. I'm pulling up.
So are you waiting at Horizon?
I am waiting at Horizon.
Okay.
There we go.
Right thing. Public. Public. Until unlisted. I knew it. Ha. Yeah, public now. For some reason, YouTube likes to set it on private.
Huh. Odd.
Yep. And now what was I doing there earlier? Excellent. That makes a good test. It's all synced up. Alright. Okay, and we are on. I'm gonna have to monitor the temps while we're at this. Oddly enough, my load is lower than usual. Recording in the... Oh, okay.
Sneefle. Did you know that fluffy goblins are allergic to mornings? Fluffy goblins are allergic to mornings.
Dragons are allergic to mornings too.
Yeah, it's pretty late where you are.
Fortunately, it is not morning for me now.
Fortunately, I have coffee.
Coffee is
That'll
always
kick in
awesome.
soon.
Interesting. Feels like the temperature monitoring thing is lying.
Yeah.
Not temperature, but utilization. Cause my task manager tells me I'm at 95%, but my NZXT cam, which is the program monitoring, is telling me it's at 60%. I'm more inclined to believe Windows in this case.
All
Okay,
right.
so what I'm going to do, okay, before we start off, welcome everyone. I'm DragonInWhite and I'm joined by Fluffy Goblin.
Hello.
Yep, and we are playing Final Fantasy XIV, and this is my first go at it, well, first for 2 weeks, I think. And this is a brand new character with no experience whatsoever, and I have an experienced guide with me, who is Fluffy Goblin. Occasionally, we are joined by Mind Lead Up, who is not here today. And yeah. Okay, let me pick up
We
this
are
main...
exploring the way.
Yep. And I have some questions about the game and I have some thoughts about it, but we'll go through that after I pick up this quest. Hang on. Okay, work for willing adventurer. Okay, let's see. Look whatever this word is. Coral, whatever. How will
What?
you pronounce that?
Hold on. I have to figure out what you're looking at.
Coeurl.
Corel?
Okay, well, we'll go with that. Coral. Look like...
Coral? Final Fantasy. I, I have found that I ask that question of how do I pronounce this many a time in this game.
They seem to have a lot of made up words, which, you know, fair enough.
Interestingly enough, and I'm not 100% sure of this, fact check it, but interestingly enough, it seems like they used a lot of our real world languages as bases for the different words and names that they have sprinkled throughout the game. You'll see more of what I'm talking about when we get to Heaven's Ward. Uh, once
But
we actually beat A Realm Reborn.
that's not really too surprising, actually. Yeah, I mean, basing things in real world makes sense. It makes things easier. Okay, I think I gotta lower
More
you
familiar,
slightly.
which is comfortable for gamers. Well, comfortable for everybody.
Definitely. I think I shall put you at -12. There we go. Yep. Alright, hopefully the sound is more balanced. Okay, so let's see. And I kind of skip past that by accident, but okay. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait to answer that. Probably yes. So happens I know a fella by a name of Dadanan who needs a hand, and he's a merchant by trade selling precious stones to those in Auda with the means to buy them. He asked if I'm looking. He asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. Yay, I gotta go there anyway. Next in Western Tenelan, mind you, just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circle he deals in, there might be some talk of the royal family that interests you as well. Why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon if you got a guild for it, that is. You'll find the stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimi Gun, he'll set you straight. Off you go then. I haven't got all days to be holding your hand. I shall just keep that. That doesn't sound too stream friendly. Now, I haven't tried chocobos yet, and I think might be worth trying. They seem pretty cheap actually. I just been a bit of a
The
Scrooge.
Chocobo Porter is so much fun.
Okay, now.
Don't get off the Chocobo though.
Yeah, I watched the tutorial for that. As in, they went through the tutorial for that. So one thing I noticed, or at least in Auda, many names sound as in like they start with, they have like the two sounds that are repeated, like
Oh, are you
Mimigan,
talking about with
Dadanan.
the Well, I know that there's a lot of sounds that are repeated, particularly with the Lalafell names.
Ah, so it's a Lalafell thing.
I don't know if Thanalan is a Lalafell thing per se, but I know that the Lalafells, the way that their name structure seems to have very repetitive in the sounds that it uses in the names.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part I think they actually used a lot of Middle Eastern inspiration for
I
the names
assure
in this
you,
particular area.
I assure you that the repeated sounds are not Middle Eastern.
I don't know where they would come from.
No idea. Alright,
I know
Chocobo
that
then.
there's a lot of repeated vowel sounds in Japanese, but I'm not familiar with all the languages across the world. So there could be a more accurate language that they based it off of.
Maybe. Oh wait, I can rent chocobos as well?
Yeah, you just so you won't get your own personal chocobo until you hit level 20. In both the MSQ and character level. But for the time being, you can rent a chocobo from the porter, and that chocobo is only going to take you to a very specific destination. But you don't actually have to control it. You can sit back and relax while you are
No, there's two options.
enjoying.
One is the portal, which is what I'm taking right now, and it looks absolutely adorable. And the other is to
Oh, it is.
rent, and they say there's a like what 200 gills for 10 minutes or something like that. It feels like you can just wander around on your own with the chocobo.
I think I missed this. How did I miss this? I need to look back at this. Mind
Hmm.
you, when Dragon says I'm an experienced player, I've only gotten to the second expansion, Heaven's Ward. I have more experience than he does. That does not mean I am necessarily an experienced player. Again, if you missed our first stream, if you are new to the game, definitely check out the game's mentor system if you're feeling a bit lost. There are people who specifically sign up and level their characters to help other players. And you can check those out by simply talking to the smiths in any of the main cities.
I see you.
I see you too.
Okay, so let me pick up this quest. Oh,
I'm actually
cutscene.
gonna hold. Yep.
Yeah. Dragon, I presume. Momodi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own, and that's why I asked Momodi to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there's plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you are ready to make yourself of some use. Now, I find that sometimes with most games when I'm reading out the dialogue, they feel more or less comfortable. But with Final Fantasy XIV, I find that myself stumbling over the words quite a bit.
Everyone does. Honestly, I think everybody stumbles across some of these names. Don't stress it too much.
Okay, so I am now on supply and demands, which I think that's where you are, right?
Yeah, I just turned that one in. So I'm gonna wait until we party up because if I remember correctly, you'll have a quest that you have to do, like an instance you'll have to do solo. And then once you're done with that, we'll be able to party up.
Oh,
But I
okay.
will follow and help out where I can.
Well, you could just probably hang around, do a bit of grinding if you want.
Yep, that was my plan.
Okay, it so happens I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this can irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it will be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Fine, drunken stack and give him this notice. I can't afford any further delay. Sure.
I'd be.
So yeah, I have gone far. You probably know this, but I gone far enough to unlock the guild left or level left, guild left, whatever
The
it is.
guild loves.
Yep,
Yeah.
and this dude apparently gives like party left or some sort.
Huh. I don't think I've actually ever talked to him. But yeah, guild levs are a great way to earn some extra XP.
And cash if you're a hoarder like me.
Yes, and cash, as well as you'll get merit eventually for the grand company that you join. There are 3 grand companies you can join once you hit level 20. And we'll go through more of that when we actually get to that point. I don't want to kind of spoil too much of it. Did you need to talk to this guy?
Yep, I did. I just realized I wanted to show everyone something. Probably you as well.
Oh,
Okay, so you know how the Fugilists have functions on combos? Like you use skill 1 and then skill 2, skill 3 and it chains in. I messed around with macros when I was doing the crafting stuff, and I figured that I could apply the macros here, and I have kind of timed the thing out such that I just need to press one time and all the skills combo in one go.
oh, that's really cool. I need to learn how to do that.
Well, I'm gonna open up my macro page to show you for a quick second what it looks like if you want to look on there. So it's basically...
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yep, let's see. Yeah, it should be up on stream. I'll leave it there for a few seconds and I'm gonna make my way over to the mines. So
Oh,
basically,
cool.
yeah.
I see how you did that.
And this is what I did for the crafting. So this guarantees me an 80% chance of a high quality copper ingot from an regular copper ore, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, that looks pretty similar to the let's see. That looks pretty similar. You are going to want to change that as you get more experience and level up, just as a heads up.
Yep.
It's going to change a lot because you're going to end up using Hasty Touch a lot more than Basic Touch.
Hasty touch. Yeah.
We'll
I've
go
been playing
we'll
around.
go over that.
I think I have that
Yeah,
already. Hasty touch is the one that I buy. It has a 60% chance of succeeding for 100% effectiveness. That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
I've
it
been.
also it has that chance of failing, and I believe it's also it's not worth. It doesn't cost any crafting points when you're doing it.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting, but that is something I would reserve for manual control rather than automated controls.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Drunken Stack. What do you want? Danadon's product. Final notice. Hand over. He can send out the notices he liked, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a shame too. Lost a decent howl over yonder during all the chaos. And I get boots for nothing. Boots which I probably have already. 1 strength, 1 vitality, 1 dex, 1 crit. Oh, okay. Better stats. I'll take the money.
Excellent. And I think at this point I was wrong when I was thinking about the other quest. So we can go ahead and party up.
Okay, sweet. Alright, picking up quest from Drunken Stack. You need someone to retrieve the raw Nashashite?
Nashashite? Oh.
Now, this I believe that might have some basis in actual life, like cause copper is called malachite or something like that. But yeah, you drop off at the mine. The product you heard Danadon going on about is a valuable gemstone known as a raw Nashashite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount before the mines were closed off actually. Packed it up and hauled it out even. But then damn 12 goblins came along, not like any goblins I've seen before, hungry only for good rocks. They had eyes on my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mine, so they ignored the beast. Even now, they are concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, will you bring me my Nashashite?
It's my people's greatest enemy, the goblins.
Really?
No.
Goblins are kind of excellent to kill, cause they give you excellent copper ones. Like I've been killing the tin ones and they've been giving me tin ore. And like these are great cause they give you mining resources without having to mine.
Oh, absolutely.
Run.
Little tank. Don't you worry.
Yeah, but that was AoE, wasn't that?
Yep, it was an AoE, but I'm a tank.
That doesn't mean you tank my damage, right? Does it?
If it attacks you, no, but it does mean that I can get everything to look at me and attack me, so you don't have to worry. Ooh, I got shield bash now, yay!
Nice. Yeah, I've been getting into the habit of like, whenever I see the AoE or the yeah, any AoE stuff, I tend to dodge a little. I'm gonna lower the game volume slightly, because I think it is kind of overpowering at the moment. Let's try -6. There we go. That's at -3. I see that this on the bomb.
Don't you blow up. Yes, these guys are great fun, especially if you're doing any kind of blacksmithing or armor smithing, goldsmithing, 'cause they drop bomb sand,
Oh,
which is very helpful.
excellent. So now, on the question of AOE, so when the thing comes out, if you run out of their range, do you get damaged?
If you get out of the AoE before the AoE triggers, you do not take damage.
Cause like, maybe it's my ping, cause I'm from Singapore and I'm playing on American server. So sometimes it feels like I've already ran out, but it feels like I still took the damage anyway.
Yeah, it's a big part of it is watching the timing.
Okay, let's try this one. Okay, you got it before it launched.
Was a little bit late. I'll try when we click on this dude. Pay attention to me.
Right, you're the tank. I need to let you attack first.
Oops.
Okay, how does aggro work in this
Even if
game?
I'm honestly still figuring that out. My main class is a dragoon. So I don't usually have to worry about issues like holding aggro. But tanks do have abilities that allow them to pull aggro, and I have abilities specifically that allow me to increase my threat, which is the mechanic that it's looking for.
Okay, so with regard to threat, how does healing affect threat?
How does healing affect? Sorry,
Like,
the
okay,
goblin was loud.
how does healing
How
affect
does healing?
threat?
So as far as I know, healing does not attract threats,
Okay.
but that would be a better question for Mine Lit Up when she has a chance to jump on.
I see. Yeah, cause I know some other games, healing increases threat on healers, which may
Right.
end up pulling aggro to the healers. And another system is that after getting healed, the tank gets their threat reset.
I don't think healing has those kind of effects in Final Fantasy, but I could be wrong. But I don't believe they do.
Cool.
At least Mine Lit Up has not complained about pulling too much aggro. It seems like the way that the mechanics for the tanks in this game are actually pretty solid as far as them being able to hold aggro. A big part of it is just making sure that they're using their abilities to pull and hold aggro.
That's good. Okay, so let me just finish up this one. How do you fare, friend? Do you find the raw Nasha shite? Okay, hand it over. Alright. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, more expensive than most. They say green is the eyes is the same as the eyes of Nanasha or Nasha. Who once ruled as the Sultana? This should save Dadanan from his troubles if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I have found. I reckon those goblins made the meal of the stuff. Okay, and I get a helmet which gives me direct hit rate. Direct hit rate is attack.
Direct hit rate is not so much the abilities or the actual stats in this. So direct hit rate is not so much direct attack as much as it is how quickly you attack.
So attack speed.
And that's with your kind of attack speed, because there's also your skill speed and spell speed. Skill speed for obviously the melee and the physical classes, spell speed for the magical classes, which that's a stat that I wouldn't necessarily recommend committing to, you're going to get that. It's going to increase naturally as you level up, but the amount of time that you can actually shave off of your abilities cooldowns is pretty minimal. Direct hit rate, on the other hand, is the how often your hits will actually hit, if that
Okay,
makes sense.
money
And
it
then, of
is.
course, you have critical and determination. Critical hit is pretty self-explanatory, and determination is the amount of damage you deal when you hit. I personally prefer to put, for my melee classes, more points into my determination and critical hit. My direct hit rate will increase along with those, and I do kind of try to keep all of those about the same level. Um, Attack power increases naturally, skill speed increases naturally, and then your main abilities, of course, strength, intelligence, mind, dexterity, and vitality will increase naturally, as well as from your equipment.
Okay. Well, I went for money since my equipment is pretty close with just the addition of 1 vitality and 1 direct hit, which I'm pretty sure the next quest will give me an upgrade anyway.
Probably. Speaking of our next quest,
Perfect
we
sum.
have to. Yep, we
Uh,
have to go fight bugs.
okay, let me accept the quest first. Let's see, you like the chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the road clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges can be so troublesome, oh, they are very troublesome. Tiny bugs are the worst. Then you never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There has been some terrible accidents. Do your part, flay a few swarms. After that Fufulupa, no, and he'll reward you for your trouble, maybe even offer you more work. Okay, good. Now, let me just double check something. I forgot to check if these dudes are part of my gathering thing.
Oh, okay.
Apparently not, but the sun mages are here.
Yeah, there are some mid swarms. It's essentially mosquitoes, demon mosquitoes.
Maybe this place might not be the best place to be fighting them.
Oh, it's not a big deal. It's just a little bit of extra XP.
True.
Don't worry, I'll make sure they hit me instead of you.
More grinding now, less grinding later. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Mid swarms, where have you gone? No explosions for you.
Oh,
I
you
have denied you your AoE.
have a skill to deny
No,
his skills, huh?
I do. I have a stun skill and a shield bash, both of which stun. Any of your stun abilities will they'll at least interrupt AoEs from mobs. AoEs from bosses are a little bit more difficult.
I do have a stun skill, which I have been neglecting a lot.
Give it a try with his next AoE.
Too late.
Or maybe not this guy's. This guy's is dead.
Well, we got a
There
few
should be
more.
more mid swarms. There's another one over here.
I've more or less
There we
been
go.
ignoring stun, probably because I've been a bit over leveled, so I never really found the need to stun them.
It is helpful, particularly when you are fighting in the solo instances, the main storyline. Ooh, try it now.
Got it!
There you go.
In the nick of time too. Looks like he was going to explode.
I think
Hey.
he was.
We got one more left. I think he's just right out there. That's one.
Oh, yeah. Since there obviously are cooldowns on all of those. If you can use it while in a dungeon and are willing to go ahead and take that chance, it can actually help out your tank.
Ooh.
Oh, so you see that eye that's showing up on the basilisk or the
Yep.
desert Pisces? When you see that show up on an enemy, you want to make sure that your character is looking away from the eye.
Oh.
Hmm.
So it has nothing
Some
to
of
do with
them
his
will use...
AoE.
Correct. Well, it's sort of an AoE, but some of those abilities where that eye will show up will petrify you until you'll be stuck and unable to actually fight. That lesson took me a while to learn.
I've been just running out of the AoE instead of just avoiding the gaze.
Thing is, there are some things that even if you're still looking at it and you're a decent distance away, it can still have an effect on your character.
Ah. Okay, let's see. Fufulupa. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. What do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun mages? You have my sincere thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. How are you just one level lower than me? Oh,
I leveled up.
I've been grinding! I grinded! Will you be staying in Horizon
in
Log?
the city. I stayed in the city while I was offline, so I have a lot of the double XP buff.
I have a lot of those too.
Oh man, it reminds me of RSSG.
Yeah. Let's see, if so that there is much and more you can do to help here. And okay, I get to pick out equipment again. Direct hit rate to dex to strength. Nah, money.
Good morning, my prince. How are you today?
Prince. Oh, Prince Kaladin is here. Morning. Let's see. Yeah.
We have royalty watching us.
Well, as before, you know, feel free to chat in the chat room, either Discord, YouTube, Twitch. I have them all synced together, and we will reply on chat on stream.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's see. Class quest rewards. Okay. So it's just basically learning a new skill, right? Yeah. Blood buff. Convert a portion of physical damage into HP. How does that work?
Think
Oh,
of it
okay.
kind of like a vampiric ability.
Yeah, now just wondering, was it an active ability or is it a buff? I think it's a buff. Yeah, 20 seconds. That looks like it.
You
Okay.
also now have your next class quest available.
Yep. Level 15. But mine... yeah, that will come when it comes.
Alright.
I'll probably work on the class quest on a solo stream or something. Yeah. Let's see. Right now missing courier. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leo Frick. Yes, a name that doesn't repeat. Finally.
Oh, just wait. I'm fairly certain there are some names in here they've modeled off of the Finnish language. At least that's my theory.
Oh no, I think
You'll
like
see what I mean.
when I say repeat, I don't mean the repeated sounds. You know, like fufulupa.
Right. I'm just saying. Just
Oh,
wait.
oh
There are
boy.
gonna be words I can't. There are gonna be names I cannot help you pronounce.
Okay, Captain Leo Frick is stationed there ever since he was transferred. We exchanged letter, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Tenderland, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. Uh-oh, something's going on here. I think my net's going a bit nuts.
It looks like we're having some buffering issues.
Mm-hmm. No, what's going on here? Come on. Not my CPU at least. Internet. Strangely, I'm connected to you properly.
Hmm?
Like, I mean, there's no problem with our voice chat.
That's true. Maybe there's something going on with Twitch? I don't know. I'm watching the Twitch stream while we're playing. And that's where I'm seeing the buffering issues. I don't know about YouTube or
it's
Discord.
Both. Well, Discord's working, but I'm using this service called Restream to divert the stream rather than letting my computer do two encodings. I don't think it's Restream. Could it be that?
Oh no, technical issues.
Yeah. Well, at least it's all down on recording, I suppose.
Yep. Please bear with us. We're figuring out the technical issues. We will soon be back to our regularly scheduled programming. Haha. You have your marble seedling out. It's adorable.
It is. It's kind of been out there and I've been ignoring it most of the time.
Oh, poor seedling.
Okay. That is odd. Hey. I'm gonna try pausing and starting the stream again, see if that helps.
I was just going to check in with our prince and see if he's having any issues.
Well, technical issues.
No.
I wonder, is it the encoder that's having the problem? Or is it the internet?
The broadcast you are watching has ended. Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah, I stopped that. And now, it's back to max speed. I just had to stop and start it. Should be back on. And we are back. Yep, there we go. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, that looks odd, like the way it's flying up.
Awesome.
It looks cool, but I should get myself a dragon.
There are
No
options
dragon?
as far as mounts go. There are certainly options.
Okay, great.
Okay, so we have to go to Central Thanalan. So I'm gonna go ahead and teleport. Feel free to pick up on my teleport. I love this mechanic.
Oh, you can.
Wait.
Oh, wait. You're paying
Only
for the
one
teleport?
of us has to pay for it. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Anyone in your party can use your teleport as long as they have been there before.
Cool. What made you so sure? I've been here before.
Because I helped you get this crystal.
Whoops. Okay. Wait, did you? No, I don't think. Did you?
Did I? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't.
No, I think it was the big one back home. Oh, speaking of crystal, now can you explain this one to me? I haven't really bothered trying yet, but there's this register favorite destination and register free destination. Could you explain those two?
Okay, so your home point is obviously you can actually set anywhere for your home point, and that's going to ensure that that point is free. You can set favored destinations, which I think are... I'm not sure. I know free destinations are, pretty self-explanatory, but you only get a few of them. I think you only get 3 of them. I think you only get 3 favored destinations as well. Favored destinations might also be free. I haven't used it very much because the teleporting cost eventually becomes pretty cheap until you're teleporting between major cities, like going from Ul'dah or Gridania to Ishgard or the cities in the DLCs. Those, because the distance is greater, they cost more to teleport from point A to point B. So it might be something worth looking into
Maybe.
once we get to that point. For now, though, honestly, I wouldn't worry about it just because a lot of these crystals are so close and you're spending so little to teleport between them in the first place.
I'm a Scrooge.
Oh, well, trust me, that won't be a problem for long.
Okay, I just took a look at the teleport list. There is a favorite list, so I'm guessing favorite destination, just put it in that list for easy access. I tried to register that as a free destination and it said I must be using a security token.
A security token?
Mm-hmm.
This is not where we're going. Huh. I'm not sure. That would be a better question for Mind, honestly. She's way more experienced in this game than I am. I'm
Sounds
still
like
having
it.
issues getting my swing. I've played so many hours this game and I can't stop trying to sprint like I'm playing Valheim. Why?
I mean, that was the last game you played, so yeah.
I know, but it's so frustrating.
Okay, are we ignoring
Oh
the
wait,
fate?
this is where our quest is. No, let's do it.
Okay.
Level sync.
Do I have to click level thing? Or is it
Yes,
automatic?
you have to click level sync.
It's a little too easy given that the level 5.
Yes, but this will help us get company seals for when we are in a grand company.
I see.
And trust me, company seals will help. It also gives you a little bit of gil, which is wonderful, and some XP.
Yep, that's my Chocobo trip paid for. Okay, Cecily. Another repeated sound name. Huh, a letter. Hey, I got Pufulupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon though. Gotta tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Quite true. Always make sure to take care of all injuries.
Dr. Dragon,
Hey.
at your service.
Well, I do have a medical degree, and I have seen cases where wounds literally festered and gone bad. Terrible. Although granted,
It's
those
not
for
fun.
yeah, and it smells bad.
Not to mention it's painful. Don't do it. Not recommended. 0 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Fufulupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope is just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for tents by the river. Now, I do want to travel to some of the other cities.
You will.
Soon?
Soon, actually.
That's good. Because my level 20 Goldsmith quest requires me to get antelope horns. I looked up the market. They cost so much. I am... Look about them. So much relative to what I have. I am inclined
I'll
to
show
just...
you where we can get some antelope horns. I'll help you get some once we can get there.
Yeah.
But Yeah, that's a problem even on my main character. My main character is level 67 in my combat class, and I would say on average probably about 62, 63 for my crafting classes. And the problem I'm running into is there's a lot of materials I can't get to yet, simply because I haven't opened up those areas in the MSQ. So that is something to be aware of. Grinding your crafting classes early on is not worth it. It is not worth it. I've
I had
done it.
I
Don't
had
do it.
nothing
It's
else to do.
expensive. I completely understand, and it's a really fun system. I enjoy it a lot, but you will eventually get stuck.
Yep, pretty much there. So my plan right now is to pick up all the jobs that I can and probably just run through them every now and then.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think you can pick up the ninja job at this point if you'd like to try it. Once we
But
get there, of course.
I'll probably pick up all the jobs like the tank, the thaumaturge, and whatnot over there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Just passing through,
I
or
recommend it.
yep. Just passing through, or will you be staying for a while? Letter. Okay. So yeah. So I'll probably pick those up and level those up separately from, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Let's see. Fufulupa send you all this way for a late letter. That boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. I mean, the name says it. It's Lost Hope. Brassblade doesn't give a Kirin's ask about this settlement. No one in Elda does. All here has been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. I am a little distracted by this blue color icon up there. What is that? The bonfire.
Blue color icon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to speak to that one for the material extraction, I think.
Ah.
Oh,
Yes, the materia quest. We can go check that out.
you haven't got it there yet, right? I can just do it another time. Let's not.
It's okay. I mean, all right. It's up to you. I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, we can just play through this, have some fun, rather than you waiting for me for everything. And
All right.
yeah, we could try to
Right.
do some party quests or some sort. Let's see. I thought I told
Did
you
you
to
get
get.
the next quest?
Working on it now. Let's see. Yeah, I thought I told you to get out of here. Well, what? Looking for a chance to do some good?
Oh.
Well, I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the whole lot of you. Fine then, listen well. Band of outlaws have taken residence in Quiveron Mens, on the ridge to the south. Their leader Stout himself, heir to the Atlandi Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal the Baron. Okay. Is this an instance?
I'm not sure. Hold on. I wandered off. I had to kill an antling soldier for my hunting lock. I'll be right back.
Sure,
I'm
take your time.
coming.
Take your
Building
time, take your
without
time.
me.
I'll make my way slowly over to where I think the quest is, which is red, I think.
There you are.
Oh wait, you know what? Since I'm here, I got stuff for my hunting log here. Look at this.
We should take
Salamander.
care of it.
Salamander. So now, did you know that the logo for the hosted novel website is an axolotl?
It's adorable. Hey, there's more F's in here if you need them.
Yep, I need 2 of them.
Well, look at that.
Well, one last one. Well, we could always just do one more for good measure. Am I
Did you still
supposed?
need 2 more?
Nope, I'm done. Am I supposed to be going
Okay.
through this?
I don't think we are.
It kind of feels that it's leading towards there. Nope, not. It's not.
Oh no, what did I do?
What did you do?
I somehow accidentally, there we go, turned on my auto run. I don't like auto run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't quite like the auto run unless it's something that brings you to places.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you need another one of those?
no, they were just aggroing on me, so I just, took them out cause they were being irritating.
Oh, absolutely.
Can I do this? Nope, this in Valheim.
This is, yeah.
Now, if this were Valheim, pressing sprint will get you up this cliff.
Yep. Let's see, I think we have to go up and around. How did I lose you?
I'm behind.
Oh, there you are.
I was messing around trying to climb up the wall.
Yeah, the walls are not necessarily climb friendly here.
So I learned to deal with aggressive monsters because I think just the other day I was doing a quest which I had to pick up some things in a camp, and well, I kind of ignored the aggro, and oh boy,
Oh no.
I had like
Oh,
7 or
no.
8 of them on my tail and I didn't survive that.
Yeah, Final Fantasy does not mess around. If you aggro something, you are going to have a lot of it. Okay, let's see, make sure I get the aggro here.
Just don't die.
Oh, I won't die. I'm fairly prepared. Hey, you weren't supposed to be in this conversation. Why are you attacking?
Well, he's dead.
There we go.
I must say that the
Now we can
macro
go down the fast. Yeah?
the macro is kind of getting me very careless on timing.
Yeah, timing can be pretty important in this game, especially as you acquire more and more skills. The patterns that you use those skills in, it does matter.
Yeah. So you got a couple after you. So because previously, like I had to use every skill so frequently, I keep my eye on the cooldown, and now I just press it once and let it run. And sometimes when it all runs through the entire sequence, I don't notice.
Huh. I need to look into those macros.
They are really convenient though, especially if you're fighting mobs that gets cleared out in one cycle of your combos.
Right. It's got to be a lot more efficient, I bet.
It is. I'm not sure about you. I'm pretty sure different skills got different cooldown, but for the Futurist, we got a 2.5-second cooldown.
On some of the skills that you're using right now, that will change for some of the skills you're going to be picking up later. It won't
Yep.
always be that.
Of course. But that's the number for now, so gotta play around with it.
Yeah.
Okay, Leo Frick. So is it done? Good. I hope that wrench died. Was a female? I thought it was a male. Yeah, I think you weren't looking either, right? We just attacked.
Wait. Yeah, I kind of just attacked.
Yeah, well, let's see. Elder is more prosperous than ever. Some say that may be true for the syndicate, but now that wealth has trickled down to the small folk, it's all a mama's fuss. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. And I'll take the gloves. Level 16!
Ooh.
Oh, he gives the next
All
one. Good.
right.
Let's see, deliver an item to Horizon. As you notice, I'm no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so in my state, go to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufulupa. Although it's an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here. And back to Horizon.
So I may or may not have forgotten to attune to the Horizon Crystal.
Wait, I got it.
I,
Wait, you need
I'll
to
have
attune it?
to. Yeah, I haven't attuned to it, so I'm gonna have to go the long way. I will meet you there.
Nah, we can just run together. It's fine.
Alright. Let me take a look at the map.
In fact, I think we can get a chocobo here and just run there. Yeah.
We might be able to.
Chocobo, right here.
Coming! I'm running as fast as my tiny legs will carry me.
Oh,
Which
unfortunately,
isn't very fast.
we can't. It only goes to Alda.
I mean, I have to go to Ul'dah.
Yeah, but you can check it out to see the learn about chocobo porters here.
I love the Chocobo song.
Oh right, I was about to say there was a song, and then I just remembered I turned off songs. Yeah, because I wasn't too sure about copyright issues on YouTube and Twitch, so just best to turn off anyway. If I'm not wrong,
Yeah.
Square Enix has said that we are allowed to use the music in the context of the game in streams, except for certain specific music, which I figured rather than trying to figure out which are the ones I can and cannot use, I'll just do a blanket ban and that will work.
Yeah. I think that the Chocobo song is one they own. It to give you an idea for anyone who has played this before, I haven't played a whole lot of Final Fantasy games, but I have played Final Fantasy 10, 12, 13, 15. I believe it's the same Chocobo song that they played in 10 and the earlier games, but I could be wrong. I also played, actually, my very first Final Fantasy game was Chocobo Dungeon, and it is the exact same song you get in Chocobo Dungeon, which I don't think anyone has actually ever heard of.
That makes sense, and I can't find the chocobo for some reason. The icon says it's
Oh!
here. Where is it? Oh wait, this thing? Wait, did I just...
Where are you? I think you're in town. Are you in town?
I'm in town.
Oh, I was just going to take the gate. If you do have the Aetheryte Crystal, really feel free to go that way. I'm actually over by the Chocobo Keep. It's by the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, I went to another different symbol which I thought was a chocobo keep. Turns out that it was not.
Do you
adventurous.
want me to wait for you?
It's fine, I'm almost there.
I'll wait.
I see you. Yeah, the symbol looks similar. What was it I was looking at earlier? There's this weather girl by the side.
Not sure.
Do you see the rent a chocobo function there?
Yes, I do see the rent. You can't rent a Chocobo until you get to... Oh, wait, you can do it now. How much? Yes.
80 for 10 minutes.
I'll rent a Chocobo. Why not?
I don't know, is it worth it?
I'm about to find out.
Well, I'm just pottering over. Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
Let's see if I can get the music
rent
out
it.
quickly. Music. Okay, this one, sound, background music.
Oh man, I'm not at all in the
Oh
right
yeah, this
place.
one. I recall this now. Yeah, they do have this in all the FF, but like in various different styles.
Right. I had to go back. It gave when I rented the Chocobo, it dropped me into Central Thanalan, not Western Thanalan.
Couldn't you just travel to Western from there?
Or I could just turn around and get a Chocobo porter and enjoy my coffee while listening to the wonderful Chocobo song. It brings happiness every day.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna keep mine off just in case. YouTube tends to be a little strange with music sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little too sensitive sometimes, and I think their codes just automatically flags thing even as long as they sound anything similar. Like, I once uploaded stuff which had totally no relation to whatever that was being claimed for.
Huh.
Of course, I challenged it, and whoever's on the other party just kind of ignored it and left it until it expired.
The great YouTube gods are fickle.
Yeah, but well, mine YouTube is not monetized at the moment, but if I were monetized, this would actually affect my monetizing thing.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and make sure I attune to this crystal.
Yep, and I'll read out the quest in the meanwhile. Dragon, I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. So if he received word from Captain Leofric the other day, why does he need me to send the dagger over when you could have gotten it from the other messenger that came a couple of days back?
Because A Realm Reborn is pretty much all fetch quests.
Well, why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the Brass Blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I'm to have it. There must be some mistake. He can't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. And let's see, what do I get? More defense? Sure, I'll take defense. I gotta clean out my inventory someday.
Yes.
I get a shoe? Why do I get a shoe? Oh, I get to choose coins, okay. I need assistance. Thaumaturge from the officery are presently surveying footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is strife with wild beasts, the Horizon Garrison has been charged with their security, but Captain Baldwin has sent only a handful of brassblades. Despite his assurance to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. Patrons.
Patrons. Patrons?
Patrons.
Patrons. I
Patrons.
should know how to say this considering. Patrons. Patrons is the word.
Yeah. I was wondering, does it pronounce differently from Patreon? As in like the website we use for support?
It's the same pronunciation. Patreon.
Yeah. Well, I will have you offer your assistance to my comrade, travel to Footfall and talk to Totoruna. Oh boy. Alright, more running this way.
Oh wait, you're right. I have a sprint option. Whee!
So do I. Although your sprint feels a little faster somehow. Am I right? No, I think it's
I
because
just started it.
I think it's the short legs. It looks faster on you compared to me.
Yeah, it might be the short legs. Just wait until you see my chocobo.
chocobo?
So the chocobos will adjust to your size. So your chocobo, when you get it, will be a lot bigger than my chocobo. My
So,
chocobo will be tiny.
so you're getting a chicken.
I'm getting not a chicken, just a chocobo chick.
A bleeding adventurer, come to help. I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted man only. And he wrote, we got this under control, and besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufulupa. Boys gotta stick up his ass the size of a sabo tender, whatever that size is. No wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Okay. I don't need the shield. You got a shield from this, right?
I got a shield, yes. Which I do need. I was happy about it. I have a new shield.
Yep, Nunu Zufu. Oh, good. New weapons. Yeah, I'm just getting a little sick of the repeated sound names. Hey, adventurer,
It's
mind
not so bad.
running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Let's see. Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Thaumaturge Sea, and he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell whichever, that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Right, off fishing we go.
Fresh fish. Hold on.
Well,
Let me check the map.
aren't all these fishes
Okay, we
too?
do have to go this way.
You know, fresh fish right here.
Oh no!
They didn't specify what kind.
Did I get attacked when I was over here?
Now let's see, oh, that way, okay. Crescent Cove and down this way. Oh, there's another place up there.
And we're gonna make friends. These are my bird friends. They're not very nice. Fortunately, they're not very strong either. So
Well,
we go this way.
That's a good thing. Are these crabs?
Oh, there's a bird.
If you need to stop to get your hunting leaf thing, just, you know, feel free to
Logs,
stop. Yep, the hunting log.
Okay.
Feel free to just stop and I'll help you out. I mean, it's just like, what, 5 or 6 each normally?
Normally at this level it's 3 each.
Lots of side quests for me to do in the future.
Don't forget to go to the mender on occasion and repair your stuff. You do have to repair in this game.
Yeah, I noticed. Let me just check on my equipment. About 50% on some of the things, but I think at this level, I'm actually just changing out equipment faster than I'm actually using them.
Yeah, it happens pretty quickly, the rate at which we get equipment.
You know what? I'm just gonna repair them all anyway. It's not expensive, and I did make a bit of cash earlier by doing some of the craft left. Was it trade left? The guild left quest for crafter.
Yep. The trade levs, they're a great way to level up your crafting.
Especially when you turn in high quality stuff.
Yep.
Excellent. Fresh
Ooh,
fish.
I have a new sword. It's still made of wood. That's okay though.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm using like.
No, it's made of bronze. I lied.
Mine's made of horns. Like ram horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, poor catch, no promise, and we'll have a fish. And I get a new one. Oh, hard leather himate. Well, that's worse. I got downgraded to leather. It was horns and now it's leather.
Maybe it's spiked leather?
I,
It's gotta be more comfortable than the horns, at least.
maybe. Let's see, next quest.